Hello everybody, I'm making a video about something. We have a bit of a severe crisis issue going on. I just got home from work. Our crisis issue, of course, is about climate change, but we got a big problem here. It seems like everything, I don't know if anyone's really put the thought or paid attention, but everything is really burning up. I mean, it seems like all of America is burning up, and on top of all the tornadoes that has happened and all the destruction, it seems like when it comes to climate change that for 2025, America is taking a severe, massive hit here, and I don't know who all else is recognizing or really noticing of the crisis issue. It's an emergency crisis issue that we are having here, and I really feel like a lot of people just don't see it and they don't really care, because as a lot of non-believers believe that it's ridiculous. Of course, as we know, the climate change has been happening for hundreds and thousands of years, but because because of human activity, we have really caused it to change even more and decline a lot faster. Especially with CO2 that's in the atmosphere, we are the cause for that. We are the cause of deforestation when it comes to logging and lumber and stuff like that, and not really planting any trees, not doing anything to comes replant trees. Of course, there's some groups of people out there that do plant as many trees as they can, but we live in a world where now we're, especially the big corporation people, they are pretty much, because the only thing they care about is money, and they don't care about us at all. And so, they're not going to do anything to try to help save anything that comes to the ecosystem, and on top of, we've got the fucking ice caps, excuse my French, ice caps are melting like absolutely, like there's no tomorrow. Like, you got a cup, you put ice in it, next thing you know it's melting like that. That's the issue we got going on here. It's severe, and a lot of fresh water going into the sea that harms a lot of the ecosystem that's in the ocean, and it'll start killing off the sea life. The thing is, if we don't, as civilians, if we don't try to do something now to help fight back with these large, greedy, money-hogging corporations that want to do deforestation, and plus with the CO2 being released into the atmosphere, and on top of what the earth is releasing, because we are doing so much deforestation that trees help hold a lot of like carbon and stuff into the ground, and trees are a very big important thing when it comes to the whole ecosystem of life. Without trees, there's no life. We can't survive without trees, and planting a tree matters. There's all kinds of different species of trees. If you fear a tree falling in your house, there's all kinds of trees that you can have. You want good root trees that have strong roots to help, like cypress trees that can survive hurricane winds and stuff like that. But when it comes to tornadoes, it's a different story, because tornadoes are pretty rough. But that's the thing. It's surprising, and I hope people's eyes are opening, because we may not have a much of a future pretty much longer. Like, our Earth is trying to show us something here. And it still seems like a lot of us are not waking up. And the Earth is calling out. But we're eventually going to get to a stage where the Earth is going to stop waking us up. And it's going to start fucking us. Pretty much, just, I don't know, full massive, I don't know how else to put it, and I know I'm using curse words, excuse my language. It's going to go into a full-on ecosystem collapse. And that's a big problem. Any child that's born in this day and age will not have any kind of future. I feel bad when I see, because where I work, I work in a hospital. I see, nurses or, guests walking around. They'll have a big pregnant belly, and I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing to that poor child? How could you let that? I mean, of course, it's any woman's free will to decide to have a baby, but the future for that baby, it's not gonna have a future. I mean, people live in these little magical bubbles, and they don't want to think about the war. They don't want to think about the environment. They don't want to think about the weather, because in their head, it's just, when it comes to our actions here, when it comes to climate change, it's like a whole magical thing. It's just a magical thing, and it's just false information, and it's not. How could you sit there and say that climate change is false info when everything is scientifically proved, and it's all there? It's right in front of everybody's faces, thousands of people's faces. It's in front of everyone. It's happening. No matter how old you are, no one in anyone's lifetime has ever seen what we're going through now. In the history of humans being here on Earth, we are in the worst stages in human history life form when it comes to climate change on this Earth. We are the cause of it. Stop being in denial. Stop saying, oh, it's been happening for thousands of years. Shut up. Wake the heck up and see what's really going on. Stop being ignorant. Stop putting walls up and see. It's happening. And once it's too late, it's too late. Guess what, baby? There ain't going back. People's homes are going to start being really taken out. So, but yeah, that's it. It's a concern, and I really hope that this can get out there. I thank y'all for watching, and hopefully we can come together and try to help stop with the climate crisis that we got going on here. But thank y'all for watching. I hope everyone has a good night. Peace out.